Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys all my wedding sarees. I've been putting this video on hold for a while because the current situation. I thought I'll upload it later, but since a lot of you guys have been asking me about this video, I thought I'll sit down and show you guys all my wedding sarees. So the wedding was actually in January. I have been seeing comments about how the wedding happened during lockdown, but the wedding was in January, much before all this, and I hope everyone is home and staying safe. Please take care of yourselves, and for this video I hope I can take your mind off some things, and have a lot more content coming up, which is going to be a little fun and entertaining and some informative too. I'm obviously not encouraging anyone to shop at the moment or right away after the lockdown. This is just for information if you're one of those bride-to-bees or if you're looking to shop for your wedding or anyone's wedding in the family or friends. So yeah, let's begin. And I've actually shot this video earlier, and the file there was an issue with that. So this is the first sari, and these are sari covers which we got from Begum Bazaar. This is the sari cover. We got these from Begum Bazaar, and they come in a set of 10 or 20 or something like that. So you can find them near Aziz Plaza. I've already done one video on Begum Bazaar, so do check that out. And you can buy them in bulk in Begum Bazaar, and you can actually get a lot of other things too. And similarly, even in Banjara Hills, there's one store. So just next to Cassette Lace Shop, there's one fancy store which has these bangle boxes and so many other things. So in case you don't want to go so far till Begum Bazaar, then you can check out this store. I'll leave the Google Maps link in the description box for both Begum Bazaar and the store too, in case you're interested. This is our first sari. I wore this for the Pellikuturu ceremony, and if you've seen some pictures and the recent video that I uploaded, which was a vlog of my wedding week, then you would have seen the sari. So this was what I wore for the Pellikuturu function. This is a lightweight Kanjeevaram sari, and this has pleats in pink color, and it also comes around the shoulder and chest area, and it's a very beautiful sari. It has peacocks and some birds here, very pretty, and it has green borders, so I thought I'll get a green blouse done. So the blouse that came with the sari is actually the same thing. It's exactly this pink. I thought contrast would be nice, and we got this sari in Kamma sangam almost, I think, about a year or two back, and coincidentally when we went there was a wedding exhibition, and we got this, and I decided that I would probably wear it for one of my wedding events. This was much before, probably like 2018, but anyway, really glad I got it. There was a time when I was thinking I would wear this for my wedding because I really like the color combination and everything, but obviously that did not happen. It's a little too simple, but you can totally wear it. So this is the actual blouse that came with the sari. I got this stitched as well, but I haven't worn it so far. I can probably wear it on something else. But as you can see, this would also look nice, but a contrast would look much better. This is the actual blouse which I wore for the wedding, for the event. So this is what it looks like, and very beautiful. This is the work at the front. Since the sari has pink, we did this pink stone work. So all the work is by me and my mom. We thought of the design, some we picked up from random pictures on Pinterest and everything, but yeah. So you'll be able to order some of these very soon from Priyanka Boppana official. Obviously now is not the right time, but I do have the Instagram page up and running, and you'll see a lot of collection there of saris, dresses and blouses, a lot to do with wedding wear and even casual wear. I did have a summer collection on my mind, but obviously now is not the time, but you'll see them very soon. So these are the hangings that we attached for the tie-up knot, and these are actually something that is for a lehenga, but I cut them off and I attached them to these. So I really like the work. I think it turned out really well. The finishing is really beautiful. I really like the work and everything. It's very pretty. So this is one of our first saris. Next up we have the wedding sari. This is one of those really beautiful saris, and this is the beautiful wedding sari, and I got this in Sai Kanchi. We first went to Mukta, and I did like some of the saris, but I didn't feel like, oh my god, this is beautiful. So then we one day went to Ameerpet for some other shopping and thought we'll check out Sai Kanchi, and luckily found this. It's a very beautiful red sari with a green border. The entire weaving is so beautiful, and red and gold and pink, these are some colors which look very beautiful on every bride. Of course, yellow, green and all those traditional colors too. But anyhow, I had in my mind that I will probably wear red. So as soon as I saw this, I knew I wanted to wear this, and a very beautiful sari. So this is the blouse that we got done for the sari. Again, one of my favorites. It's a very beautiful blouse. So what we did was, so this is the red part which came with the sari. As you can see, it has this gold band as well. So the red fabric is what came with the sari. We got silk material in green separately and got this attached for the hands, and made this work because I wanted some contrast in the blouse. And look at the back, it looks very beautiful. I really like how the work turned out for this one, and it does give that little bit of a contrast which I wanted. Also, we have two saris in the wedding. One is this sari which I enter with, and this was the one that I wore for the Gauri Puja, and the second sari is the one which in-laws are supposed to give. So I wanted the blouse to go well with both the saris just in case. So I got another blouse stitch too, but I'll talk to you guys about it later. So this is the blouse which went with both the saris, luckily. So we got this from the Ameerpet Sai Kanchi. As I mentioned, they also have a branch in Jubilee Hills, and I've never been to the Jubilee Hills one. I really like this collection in Sai Kanchi Ameerpet, and you can also ask for a discount. They do give a discount. This is the second sari that I wore for the wedding, and it's very beautiful, and it's a tissue sari with gold, silver and red border. You can see that it's really long and it's very beautiful. It has tissue in an entire sari and it looks very beautiful. This is one of those traditional saris which most I think South Indian brides wear, or at least in Telugu weddings. So again, it has peacocks here and very beautiful and traditional. So this is from Kanchi itself. So this is the sari change which is for Talambralu or Pradhanam. It's different in each culture. So this is the sari that your husband's side, that is your in-laws, give, and very sweetly they asked me only to select the sari so that I'll pick something that I like, and that's really sweet of them. So we were actually planning to go to Kanchi, but just before the Nishtitardam, which was in December, there is a vlog of that as well. You can watch it. I'll link it somewhere. So my mom actually had an injury. She slipped and fell and she hurt her knee pretty bad. It was really bad. So we couldn't go to Kanchi, and through the weddings, also through my wedding and my brother's wedding, actually with that pain itself, she was just managing. She could have barely like sit or stand. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, that's the reason we couldn't go to Kanchi. But because the dates were already fixed and my brother's wedding was going to be in March too, so my sister-in-law, that is my brother's bride-to-be back then, and her mom went to Kanchi for saree shopping for the weddings. And when they went, we requested them to pick up something for my Talambralu, because I've looked here in some of the stores. I've been to Mandir, I've been to Mugda and a lot of other stores, but I did not really like. I went to Sarada sarees too. All of these have really beautiful sarees, but I didn't like something for the Talambralu. And this is something that I actually did not see. My parents saw it on WhatsApp video call and they selected it. Thanks to my sister-in-law, they actually got this saree from Kanchi. Yeah, so that's the beautiful saree. And as you can see in the pictures too, this saree actually really belt well, so it actually went really well with both the sarees. And I got one more green blouse stitched, so I thought I'll have a backup just in case something goes wrong. But there was a mishap with it, and it ended up being in green and pink instead of green and red. So this was the only blouse that I had, and it had come 2 days before the wedding. Rest of the blouses surprisingly were ready, but the wedding blouse had come 2 days before the wedding, so I didn't have time for alterations, and the work was already done and you couldn't change the measurements. So you would have noticed that the hands were pretty loose, and I also didn't have time to put the dora, so I didn't put the knot here, so it was slipping off and it was pretty loose. If you have enough time, make sure that you try all your blouses and dresses ahead so that you can make whatever changes are required. So keep that in mind. Of course, we didn't have enough time because we hardly had a month from the time that the wedding Murat got fixed. And this was the Vadibiyam sari. During Pradhanam itself, this is also one of the Pradhanam saris. In the Nishtitardam also there is Vadi Nimpadam. Similar to that, there is a ritual called Vadibiyam. So they place this sari on your shoulder and your lap, and they place rice and dry coconuts and fruits and everything with blessings for the bride and the groom. So yeah, there was that ritual, and so this was the sari for that. Quite a pleasant sari, and sits well with the other sari. So those were all my wedding saris, but we also picked up 3 additional saris just in case, and one of it was for the vratam after the wedding, and one for housewarming in my new house, and another one for my brother's engagement. I did get a couple of other saris also which I wore for my brother's wedding. I will show you guys that all those in a different video, all the outfits and the saris. So this is one of the saris which I got done for my brother's engagement. So initially I thought I will wear this for either my Pellikuturu function or my housewarming, but I ended up wearing it for my brother's engagement. It's a very beautiful Banaras sari. It's in pink. So the entire sari actually looks like this. It has a little bit of the tissue look, and this is the pallu. So I'll insert pictures here so that you can have a look. And we got this from Sarada Sarees, and it was a very beautiful and affordable sari actually. And Sarada Sarees actually has very good collection. I have a couple of Banaras sarees which I got there years ago for my first cousin's wedding and for my first cousin's engagement also. I had worn sarees from Sarada Sarees. They're very beautiful collection. You'll find some gems there. It's actually the second blouse which I got done for the wedding, but as I mentioned, there was a mishap. So when we were telling the work, when we were discussing the work and the design and all that, I think there was some miscommunication. This was supposed to be red, but it turned out pink. So I ended up wearing it along with this sari. So these are the tie-up knots. We put pink so that it goes well with the sari. So this is the blouse, very beautiful. It has a little work here too. So this is the blouse, and I'll insert pictures here. This blouse actually looks very beautiful, and the fit and everything was perfect for this one. And again, because it has a little bit of green border here, this blouse went really well with the sari. I really like how this turned out. One of my favorite saris. I just have a few more saris, and I'll show you guys the others in my brother's wedding related videos. So this is the next sari. It's an off-white sari. This is what it looks like with a pink border, and looks very beautiful again. And if you're actually looking for something in budget friendly pricing, actually you can wear this for Telangana sari also. I don't have much pictures in this sari, but I wore this for one of the puja sort of a event, and I didn't get the blouse stitched yet. This is the blouse, but I haven't gotten it stitched. There's a pink blouse which I got stitched for some other sari. I just wore that, and this is again is one of my favorite blouses. I really like how the design and the work turned out. Very beautiful. And the Banaras pink sari which I showed you guys just now, this is the fabric that had come with the pink Banaras sari, but I got it stitched, and I thought I'll wear it again as a contrast. I thought I'll wear it on one of my pochampally saris. That's the reason I got it stitched, but I ended up wearing it with the off-white sari. So this is the last one of the saris which I got for my wedding. So again, I thought I'd wear this either for the housewarming in my new house or my Pellikuturu function, because pochampally is one of those traditions here, right? So I wanted to wear ikkat, but I just couldn't get my mind off the yellow sari, the one which I wore for Pellikuturu function. So I thought I'll wear this for some other event. So I still didn't wear this. I think I'll wear it for the housewarming in my new house, of course after the lockdown. So yeah, this is the sari. And this is the blouse that I got stitched for this one, and this one's actual blouse I didn't get it stitched yet, but I think I'll wear this one, although I wore it once already. So I'm pretty excited about the green sari actually, and yeah, so that was it. Those are all the saris that I wanted to show you guys. So that was everything from my wedding saris collection, and I have a few more videos coming up with all the outfits that I wore for my wedding events, and then there's some more which I wore for my brother's wedding too. There's actually one more sari which I wore for my brother's wedding, but if you've seen it on Instagram already, you know it. But I got that from Mandir, and I'll be showing you guys, I'll be doing a separate video for what I wore for my brother's wedding. So I think that'll be some some fun, interesting content too. So I'll leave all the details in the description box for each of these sarees, wherever I got them. So you'll find all the store details in the description box. So this saree is actually from one of those vendors who comes home and sells sarees, and they also have a store, I think, in Uppal. It's called Kalanilayam. I'll leave their details in the description box in case you are looking to buy sarees in bulk for some weddings, or if some of your colony people or community people are planning to buy something together, then you could ask them to come home and they'll actually bring sarees and show you guys. So I'll leave their details in the description box. So you'll find all the store details in the description box. As I mentioned, I haven't mentioned the prices because these are my wedding sarees and it's sort of you know, sentiments are attached to it, and some of them my parents have bought, some of them my Yash's family has bought, so I don't think it's appropriate to talk about the prices, and I didn't want to make a video out of it obviously. But since I'm mentioning the store details, you could obviously check with the stores whenever you would like to go purchase them. So I hope this video was useful. There are a lot of other videos coming up, both vlogs and fun videos, and there's also a dance video coming up from our Sangeet / you know, cocktail sort of thing. I'll be posting all those very soon too, so do stay tuned and let me know what you guys thought of this video and what did you like the most. Because they're my wedding sarees, I have a lot of favorites, but let me know which one did you like the most, and I'll also be back with more videos. And before you go, do check out my Instagram. I keep posting a lot of pictures there, so you'll be seeing quick updates there about all of these. Also, if you're already following me on Instagram, you would have seen pictures. And yeah, there's a lot of dog barking going on. I'll go check out what's happening there. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do subscribe. And if you haven't watched my wedding week vlog or my Nishtardam vlog, you can check them out here. I'll leave those links as well. That is it for today's video. Stay home, stay safe, and do take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.